Hello, everybody. Accureye here, and welcome, welcome back to another Accureye Talks sale. In today's Accureye Talks sale, I thought we'd talk about is VIP in Four Kings Casino and Slots or Slots and Casino really worth it? Is it worth the money you spend on it? And my personal opinion is absolutely. If you have, the money and stuff to, or if you have the time to really put yourself into getting into, of course, getting into, of course, your, the long run of the game. But I mean, how do you get there? How do you improve? What can you do to make the points? I guess you could say for the for of course the VIP. Well, I mean, first you of course gotta make money. Money of course is one of the more important things. It's probably the most important thing when it comes down to, of course, playing Four Kings, because when you have the money, of course, it'll become much easier for you to be better in better position in a place where you can kind of, of course, play the game and be able to spend, high tier bets or high bets on the on the overall game you want to play. Now, it doesn't matter how you play the game. At first, I would recommend you make the money. So, of course, playing stuff like bingo, playing stuff like poker, playing stuff like blackjack, really could bring your skill and your money up, and that could help you in the long run or in the overall run. So, of course, that's one great way to really bring yourself up in rank and up in power, is to, you know, give yourself a little bit of a boost in money. So, you can get money in many different ways. I mean, obviously, roulette is one way. It may not be the fastest way to make money, but it definitely is a good overall way of making money that, will help you in the overall run and can, of course, help you, So, I mean, there's almost no reason for you not to be thinking about possibly, of course, making money first. After you make the money, then, start making max bets and find the games that pay out the most points for your play style. Because, again, you want to be able to make, enough money to be able to pretty much, get all of your, all of the, all of your, overall points. You want to make sure that you have your points for the month and, for the most part, every month after that. So, you know. So, of course, just make sure that you can get the money where you can get the money. You have, places where money is almost a no issue for you. Money can, of course, give you a little bit of a leadway. I mean, don't bet all of your, of course, money off just one bet. You know what I mean? You don't want to bet all your money on just one bet. You don't want to have to make it to where you have loads of money, then you lose loads of money, You want to make sure that you are able to play the game and, of course, make money where it's necessary, where you could. Because, again, that's one thing that you'll find to be very, very helpful for you as a player when you want to go for VIP. Now, is VIP worth it? I mean, personally, yes. I think VIP is completely worth the time that you spend on it if you have the time. Because you get not only a chance to earn more points, but you also earn more pay, more money per day. Every day you log on, you'd earn more money. Every day you play, you'll be earning more money. So VIP does become its own worthwhile tier, its own worthwhile, you know, reward, I guess you could say, because of course the reward does allow you to help out and get more out of it. So of course, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, of course, you're going to see more, more rewards and more out of more out of it, and you'll find better games. I mean, again, if you've been in that VIP or non-VIP of course, playstyle or whatnot for quite some time, and you've been kind of like, well, Accureye, I don't know if it's completely worthwhile. Is being a VIP actually going to help me? Is it going to be successful or whatever for me? And yeah, it will actually. I think honestly it will be successful and helpful for you because, you're going to get more money, you're going to get more points, and, honestly, I've been VIP before on 14 casino and slots when I had the time, and it was absolutely worthwhile because you'll find new clothing, and not only that, but higher stake bets. Because, as is, of course, VIP goes all the way up to VIP 2, maybe VIP 3. And, of course, going up to that is going to take some time. So, yeah, you're pretty much going to have to work hard to get there and work hard to really be able to make your, make it up to VIP. And, so, I mean, points-wise, I've noticed that bingo not only pays out the most points, but also pays out the most money if you win. The same goes with, poker. It pays out the most points overall. Now, that's, of course, given that you win. You may or may not win, you never know. So, of course, you gotta take that with a little grain of salt if you do. And, remember to take your time on it, because, again, if you're not taking your time, obviously, you're going to have some issues. You're going to have problems with the overall title, overall trying to get to VIP. But, that's pretty much what it is. I mean, hopefully this video has helped you understand, my thoughts on VIP and if VIP is worthwhile or whatever. And, I personally think, yes, it's absolutely worthwhile if you have the money or if you have the time and whatnot. But otherwise, overall, I will say that in general and in its overall perspective, you want to make sure that in general, you just have a, thought that, okay, I'm going to want to make money first, and then I'm going to go ahead and try to, capitalize on points because, of course, again, capitalizing on points is another way to really, bring yourself into a good position, into a, decent place. And, like I've said before, you want to capitalize on points. You want to make sure that you are using those points to the best of your advantage. But, with that being said, hopefully this has given you some insight on VIP. I personally think that VIP is absolutely worthwhile. I think it's awesome if you can get to VIP. Now, not everyone's going to get to VIP, I'll tell you that much. And not everyone's going to be able to get to VIP. This is true. Everybody has their own pace. Sometimes you may have an unlucky month and you may not be able to get to VIP at all. Sometimes you may have VIP almost immediately, So, again, it all is just built and based around your, I guess you would say, luck. And, if you can get lucky, I guess you could say, But, yeah, with that being said, thank you, everybody, for joining me today. Hopefully, like I've said before, this video has helped you understand or get a better idea of what I think about VIP, how I feel about the VIP experience and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, with that being said, thank you everybody for joining me today. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for you know, hanging out and whatever, watching this video. If you like this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, get subscribed, hit the bell notification because I know you don't know when my next video drops next. Thank you everybody for joining me today. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for stopping by. And yeah, with that being said, I am live on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/Accureye. I am live on Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But lately I've also been live on Monday and Tuesday, so, you never know. Monday and Tuesday I could stream, or I should be streaming. But, with that being said, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I'm always live for about 4 to 5 hours. Monday and Tuesday will always be about a 2 to 3 hour, depending on how I feel. And yeah, with that being said, thank you everybody for joining me today. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for stopping by. And yeah, until the next one, everybody, this is Accureye signing out and saying farewell, everyone.